Because of 1099 form, we're here to collect from the IRS.
But we only made $100.
We don't care. We want your firstborn child, your house, and we want your goats.
Thank you.
SOS, I'm Staff Sergeant Badass, and today I've got the Midland ammo can. I know everybody wants to see this thing. And we've got what we need for the Midland ammo can. This guy right here. Let's hot minute. Let's just recap. This is a 50 watt GMRS radio. It is IP66 rated, which is pretty much waterproof at that point. IP67 being the highest, so it's like right there, so it's not a big deal. USB Type C compatible, has all this stuff, privacy codes, yada yada yada, and it is you can switch it from narrowband to wideband. That being said, everybody want to go a little bit further, so Midland made a variety of these guys for different types of radios that they sell. I think they have 3 different ammo cans. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to put a link below to help you discover more about these so that you can get one and how to get one. Okay, that's the biggest thing because everybody wants one. I'm not kidding. All right, so you're going to open her up. Let's go ahead and pull this down. Got a little bit of dust there. I was already fiddling with this thing. So first off, as you can see, you see this setup here, and this is so well thought out, well organized. I've been just staring at this thing since I got it and looking at all the possibilities. Imagine going camping and setting up a little site to communicate, or just having a type of field meet or something, you know, just bringing this as like a show and tell. It's just really cool. This is literally fully functional, hardcore, military grade. You can chunk this into your vehicle and go set this up, you know what I mean, and communicate. Right off the bat, people are probably going to want to know what some of this stuff is. These guys here are your stands. That's why I'm holding this thing up right now, is to put the stands underneath it. They're little magnetic stands. They just bend like this. That's pretty neat, isn't it? It's just that, it's so military, just like that, and then you can set it down. Now that I've got it sitting, let's go ahead and pull this out, and we've got to do an install. I want to talk about this charging section here. You can power it on, and right now it's at 13.1. It was a little bit higher. One single light means it's on standby. Scrolling means that it's charging, and then let's see. Anyways, but basically it's already, and once it stops and it stands still, it's fully charged. But you've got over here, you've got fan switches. The fan, you can hear the fan come on. It spools up. Then you've got your 3 amp USB port, so you can plug in. You can charge your phone and trash while you're doing this. You've got your speaker or your headset. You can plug in and listen from your headset, so you can have a clear sound, so you're not broadcasting to everyone. Plus, it also helps with keeping the battery from draining. There's a battery in here. It's huge. You have a pretty good sized battery. You can run solar power. You can run solar panels. You've got your jacks for your solar panel right here. You've got your direct to battery. You can connect to another battery. It's so many different options here. But this is the Recon G5 for any of you that want this particular one. And it comes engraved. It's got like all this engraving, like the flag. You've got all these little detailed engravings. It's got your channel frequencies here. That's really cool. That's got your quick reference chart right there. It's so cool. You've got all your other details up here. Quick reference charts over here. Just speedy, super fast. You've got your phonetic alphabet over here. Your Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. It just goes on all the way down to Z over here. It's got little details here. Also gives you details about placement of the antenna and everything. So there's that. We got that out of the way. Now let's pull this thing out and take a look at it. So let's just first off, let's go ahead and put these back so we don't have anything happen to them. Everything's got these heavy duty magnets. This guy slides right out, and first off, you're going to check this out. It's really cool. It is so industrial. That's just what I thought when I first pulled this out. Right over here, you've got your placement for your antenna. Pull this guy out. Look at that thing. It's all placement for your antenna is right there. Take this guy here and just set it right back in place. They've got it all with magnets. Listen, it's all magnetized. So you got magnet on magnets over here. Then you flip it around. You've got back here's your battery. Take a look at your battery here. So you would disconnect this if you need to get to it. And then right here you've got your charger. So you can plug in, just like I said before, you can plug in right here and plug it in the wall and just let it charge if you want. Over here you've got your alternate batteries to connect. This can connect to a solar panel. It'll go right in the front. That's what these are for. It's actually like this. So that's what that's for. So it comes with that. And then right over here you've got your connection for your antenna, and then you've got your speaker. So you can have your external speaker, but you connect that into your radio. This goes into your radio, and radio. So this is crazy. It's really crazy. But this guy here can connect here. Pull this back down, and you can connect that to the radio. So there's your jack for your radio, and that's for your antenna. And then you spool your antenna up right in here. So your antenna will stay with this. You just got to break it down. Should have plenty of room to stuff all that. This is all springs, rubber. I usually work rubber for mounting your radio in place. So let me go ahead and it's that simple. Just shove it in there and get started. When you stage your antenna, you can take it just like this because your jack's right here in the front. So all you're going to do is take this guy and just slide it right through there. See if I can do this right the first time. I can just look at it and tell, like, okay, it goes right there. That'll slide right in there, just like that. So you've got that done, and just take that and just put it belly down, or yeah, head down like that. Assuming it would go like this. Looks like it slides right in there. Let's hope this should fit right over it, and let's just make sure I'm telling the truth and I'm not lying to you. There you go. Look at that. You've got your antenna here. This is the small one I told you about. That's really good. It's a really good range antenna. You can slide that guy, I'm sure, right in there, just like that. Fits perfect. Now you've got these guys here. You just bring them over, just like that. And then you've got your little antenna jack. You can just leave that kind of hanging there. And then you can just start setting in your radio. But that's your antenna. It's done, nice and smooth. With your radio, just pull this back and start sliding her in. Yeah, but make sure I put that up right. Did you put that upside down? Anyways, just fiddle with it back and forth until you get it all in place, just like that. Now your radio will come with this extra wiring. You're not going to need it because the way they ship their radios out, they already come with the jacks, and this equipment comes with a jack already. So you just literally plug it in, and then back here you've got there's your intercom system there, and then over here you've got your speaker. So you just pull that cap off right there and just jack into that, and then over here you have your antenna. You just go ahead and jack into that. Screw it down. Just make sure you watch your fingers, right? You hook this up right here, but you want to do that. Don't leave this plugged in. That's just something I recommend. I'm not going to. I just want to put it together so you can see when it's put together, and then we're going to run it up. Take this guy here, just tuck it in, turn it like this, and slide her in there, just like that. And then you're done. And you just close your radio up, and you're ready for your field ops if you need to. You can actually use the lid if you wanted to. The lid's removable. You can slide it just like any ammo can, remove it, and then you can place your magnetic antenna on it, so it's a more stable environment for your antenna to be on, and place the top of this. That's if you wanted to. That would be just.
While BA is getting ready with his setup, we bring to you a bird and a hamster ball.
74 degrees. Once again, at the Tri-Cities Regional Airport, it was mostly sunny. The temperature was 72 degrees. This is the National Weather Service in Morgantown, Tennessee.
Strictly nothing but battery power is being used, and if you turn that off, it would shut the whole thing down.
From Holston Mountain, near Elizabethton, Tennessee. During potentially dangerous weather situations, this broadcast will.
We should see what's on the other channels real quick. Oh, welcome.
Broadcasting on the emergency frequency. There is no inspection. We offer safety and security, food and shelter.
All kinds of weird activity playing on the radio today. Well, there you have it. That's how it is and how it's set up, and really all there is to it. I'm going to have some links below to help you out if you're trying to discover one of these things. You can set them up anywhere and conversate with your buddies or whatnot. I am really impressed. I'm very impressed with this. I thought of different ways to maybe hang this, maybe put the, because I just slipped that right in that notch, and it just holds it. It holds it just fine in that little notch right there. So if you've got one of these, that's where I would hang it. And you can probably put your tab over here somewhere. It shouldn't interfere. So you think of having the space of the button here, so you should have plenty of room. I just don't recommend leaving the antenna or leaving the mic or anything jack in and accidentally close it. You could screw stuff up. But that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here's my ending. But Free Willy was insane. This kid literally took the E.T. alien and his favorite Diamondback bicycle, and he traveled through the air, and he hovered to go Free Willy. And when he released the doors, just like from the movie Kraken, you've probably never seen it before. The Kraken was insane. Like where there was, I think it was Titans or something. Anyways, he like released the Kraken, and then the Willy flew out, and it jumped over a giant barbed wire electric fence with laser rabid chinchilla sharks, and it was heavily guarded, had lights everywhere,
Canine units,
and when it landed into the ocean, he went on these elaborate adventures. But the first thing he did was he found a taco truck and a poodle named George, and they became best friends, and they ate all the burritos. And when they finished all the burritos, they were California burritos. Like they had like they were like French fries and some stuff in them, and some cheese and stuff. Some cream cheese, some sour cream or something. Anyway, but no, they went on these elaborate adventures, and they met sharks with and became
and
friends.
unicorns too,
And
Ellie.
Unicorns.
There you go.
Did you hear any of this? You did?
What did they say?
Unicorns.
What about unicorns?
That horn.
As long as there's unicorns,
They have horns.
They have horns.
What was the moral of the story?